Now that it is correct, I could do this beforehand, but I can't. And that's done, so we're hitting start. It's been honestly too long since I opened this game. It's been... pretty sure it's just been like around a week, but... too long. The wounds are still fresh though. Oh, the pain. It really does hurt. It really did hit me kind of square in the heartstrings. Real fast. This is very loud.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, so I just need to find that thing. Let me check the ladder. I'm pretty sure it's the ladder. Oh, well then. Real clues, he says. Note on the desk. Not what I clicked on. Okay. You're just not going to be helpful. But, you know, it's fine. You don't really need to be helpful, do you? It's not really your MO, is it, Yakuya? I don't know what I'm looking for here. It says real clues. Is that the door? So, it's in the archive.
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Bold claims, my friend. Very bold claims indeed. More books and bottles. And a lot of dust.
So, in other words...
So what am I looking for? Nothing stands out, so I'm just gonna click on the wall.
That's enough.
Dangerous. What do you mean by that? Wow, Byakuya, I really appreciate just being straight up called peasant. The ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, jeez! No, I don't think he is kidding. I'll just let it go for now. Suddenly, Byakuya is a lot more interesting. I don't know what to click on. These boxes? And it's empty. Oh, we got a viewer. How you doing, everybody? Or person? There was an extension cord, and it is this. I mean, I saw a person just kind of in my shower who had been stabbed. So why is it at this school? What is this school? Like, what's going on here, man?
That's right.
What is this school, man? I kind of want to go here. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. I mean, I don't really think anybody knows we're here. Just open the file, Makoto. Wimp. Weak. Weak. Alright, let's get this on. This is the same. What am I looking for here? You're not gonna tell me anything. I already looked at this. There's an extension cord. Wait, what's up, a lamp?
What? Interesting.
It is magnificent, but I can't look at any of it.
Such ignorance.
Entertainment. I mean, it would work on me. Oh, why is my game stuttering?
What?
Dang, boy. Calm down. Did my game just freeze? Oh, okay, it was just my mouse.
So, in other words,
Subyaki as a member of the Illuminati. Yeah, I figured.
that's right.
Wait, what? Huh.
That's right. So, in other words,
Or Herschel.
interesting. Such ignorance.
My gosh. Here comes the cold cases. This one, right?
That's right.
What do I need to be looking at? Should I talk to you?
That's fine.
Why not? What about this is more shocking than the freaking deaths themselves? I think it's Sakura. I mean, that's a jump, but I understand why I'm putting it there.
So, in other words, let's go.
It feels too simple for it to be her. It feels way too simple for it to be Toko.
I don't have time to play with you. Goodbye.
I mean, you were. The scene of the crime. Okay. I can just fast travel, right? Where's the... Is that... Okay. That's one. Actually, I'm just gonna walk there. case I run into anybody. I don't think this is the right way down. We're in there. Is it third floor? Right. Oh, I'm on the second floor. Oh, have you?
I feel as if...
Why?
That's it. I'm sure of it. Well, it would seem...
I do not like euphony. What would I be finding in here? What can I interact with? Oh, geez, there's a stain. It doesn't. You're right. Is there anything else for me to look at? Not really, no. That's just the pool, because that's where I think evidence will be. I'm convinced something had to have happened in here. It's gonna be a lot. Maybe we'll just find the second victim. Nothing? Okay. What is it? There we go. What have you discovered?
Indeed. However, well, so then, goodbye.
You think they want to die? Hold on. I just noticed something. That wasn't in here. I want to look at this because it's 500 pounds. So, probably not going to get anything new from the bloodstain. Aside from the fact that it's over there, but you know, sharp blooded head could have caused blood better. I already talked about the view.
Of course. I'm sorry. However,
What's that? Huh.
of course.
Wait, was I right? Was I right? Hold on. Again? Okay, so I believe that I've just discovered, or well, confirmed the fact that yes, this is the boys' locker room then. Oh yeah, I have to examine her again. I don't like where this is going, but I know it's gonna happen. Plug. So I use the extension cord. But there's blood and no eggs. Couple actual stab wounds. Not the MO. There's not stabs. How are the locker room doors changed? Oh, hold on. And I need to talk to Celeste too. Hold on, I want to try the key reader again. Okay, fine. So, warehouse. How do I get to the warehouse? Hang on. It's telling me stuff is going on here, so I'm just gonna... Well, obviously, first one is coffee machine. Oh, well. Not getting any more out of that. So it's not... I'm confused. It's like telling me, come to these places, things are happening, but it's not, there's nothing. I know where I need to be. I have to look places. I have to talk to Celeste.
Da-da-da-da-da!
I see.
That's
I'm
it.
not gonna say anything. Okay.
Well.
Alright. Just gonna see if I can fast travel there, 'cause I feel like... Come on, button. How do I zoom in? Dang it. Oh, this is the second floor. Honestly, I would like to talk to this man. Where'd you go? Is he upstairs? I don't know. Oh, there he is.
How unfortunate.
Chihiro was a dude. I'm calling it right now. I'm quite confident in that. I already know you're not going to be any help, but I might as well check. Cover all my bases. Come on, bro.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What? Ugh, trial room. Nothing's probably happening in there. That's what I'm person there. Yeah. Okay. How do I leave? Okay. Past the bath. No, there we go. Because the warehouse is through here, right?
Yeah! Huh?
I doubt it.
Aw. Well... Yeah, totally.
It is.
Ah!
No, that's not what it was. Alright, how do I get to the warehouse? Okay. We'll just fast travel up the stairs. I don't feel like walking all the way around. Never been in here. Interesting.
Most unfortunate. Actually... Indeed. What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Yes, indeed.
Jeez. Cold. To the trash room. I like this. It's not kind of holding my hand, but I'm still able to look around. I like gathering clues. I really enjoy the fact that they're like bullets. I don't know why, it's just fun. That's locked. Who's on trash duty? Oh, there's... Yeah, that's a good point. What does that lead to? So how else would they have gotten rid of her things? Can I check her room? I don't think I can. Okay, so no. Okay then, I'm gonna check on this real quick again just to see if there's a double thing. Nope, okay. Go to my science room, which is locked. That still kind of hurts me. Okay. Oh, wrong button. So they got rid of it somehow. How would they have gotten rid of the bag? Okay, I talked to you two already. Got those. Yeah, you two weren't very helpful. And I don't want to go upstairs yet until I want to see if I can talk to you. Now that I've gotten what's the word? The attention of your... I don't know. For whoever this is taking over.
I feel as...
That's it.
Okay, so you're useless. Anything else I can look at in here? Yes, there is. Monocumical. These doors were swapped. I'm fairly certain of that. That's not possible, because they would have gotten killed. How... How would they have gotten rid of Blaze? Hold on, I want to check. Stain. Can't help but feel like there's more. Looks like she had been he had been castrated. I don't like that that's what I think happened. But it doesn't surprise me for this game. Hold on, I hit the wrong place. I just need the tab. This is the classroom. Okay. Alright, let's just get to the library and hope it doesn't fast forward us into the trial. desk lamp. There we go. No? Yo, Slender, what's up? Oh, really? What's going on? What's got you so upbeat, Slender Man? I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, you're building a PC. Very nice, very nice. Need to check something. What? There's nothing more for me to look at. Oh, so it is the desk lamp that I clicked on already. You are now broke, but did you buy enough PC parts? It's like, as long as you got enough parts to build the thing. Are you really broke? Oh, you're good. No. 2K! Jeez, Lewis, what were you buying? The frickin'... I don't know, what's the name of the AI from Space Odyssey?
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
No, we shouldn't, because I don't know who it is yet.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right?
That is a good point. You have ascended
Please
to
go
PC
through
godhood.
the red door on the first floor of the school.
I don't want to go.
See you soon.
I don't feel prepared for this. On max video settings. Yeah, rub it in. Rub it in, Slender. Rub it in while you're watching my stream, which is probably in frickin'... I don't know. What's the worst possible resolution? I don't like how it makes me walk up to this door every time. Hey, Cyberpunk is not actually that bad. It's just not as good as it should have been for being baked for 12 years.
Yo.
Good game that I enjoy playing. And the reviewers agree, the game itself is solid, it just has a lot of bugs. And honestly, I feel like that's kind of our fault, and then there's also the whole, you know, the year was kind of on fire. Yeah. I'm planning to do a whole YouTube video on it, so you should go watch that when it's out. Or you should subscribe to my YouTube channel first, and then you should go watch the video when I put it up sometime this week. Got that nice cross cross promotion going.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna drag her out here kicking and screaming. That's unfortunate. Turn up my mic? Yeah, hold on. Let me open OBS real fast. How's that? Is that any better? Probably just made it super loud. How's that feel? Better? Alright. I mean, he did also spear a girl multiple times in front of all of us. Oh, that's good. I guess I'll leave it on these settings, because I don't actually know what I sound like. So if you say that this one's good, I'll just leave it set there for the future.
Let's go.
It is time to find out, because I still don't know. Like, I have two theories. One is Sakura, who that's who I think it is really, and then it could be Toko. But I just feel like it's too easy for Toko. Going back to English. Oh, your class. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Brutal. Also, I don't think Chihiro was a girl, but that remains to be seen. I think it was her, but I don't know.
It's true.
I don't like this, because with the last one I knew who it was and I just needed to prove it. Now I have no idea who it is. Like, I have no suspects like that are concrete. I have one suspect, and it is Sakura, and it is purely based on the fact that in the original case files, it shows them they were stabbed and into the concrete wall behind them. And then there's also the dumbbell, which was the size of a person. But it happened in the boys' locker room. Because somehow the doors were switched. Or like, I don't know. Something happened, and now the girls' locker room and the boys' locker room have swapped. Or like the rooms have been like, the decor was swapped. I don't know. And I don't know what happened to her duffel bag. It looks the same.
Very nice. Well? Thrills, chills, kills!
Yes, we get it. It's deadly. Get to the pain. Do I want to save? Yes, I very much do. Set skills. Bink. Oh, yeah. Like, why is it not full? It's because I have all of these here. Yeah, and I only have these 3 skills, so. Let's just review the evidence real fast. Killed instantly via blow to the head with a blunt object. I just realized that since Chihiro was a boy and this was in the boys' locker room, it had to have been a dude who killed her. Who's the strongest male we have? It wasn't Mondo. I refuse to believe that it was Mondo. Was it? No, it can't have been him. Okay. I do like the fact that this has not been mentioned to anybody but me. I can use this against people if they mention it. And that's the last clue that I have? Okay. I don't like this. I feel like I'm woefully underprepared, but we're gonna have to go. Oh, Alright, no more grumbling.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
Well, we know what was used. make your argument.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? Shoot!
Well, it doesn't contradict. I was just trying to interject. Oh, there has to be a contradiction? Okay.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Alright, fine, whatever.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Nope.
Interesting.
How did I just miss?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a
No, 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 no.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
I don't know how to fast forward, so I'm not gonna do it.
Blunt instrument
I have
could it
forgotten
been?
from the tutorial.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, 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 no.
Interesting.
Ah!
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Why is this suddenly difficult to
It
do?
was a head wound.
It was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Okay, here it comes.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There you go.
No, it's wrong.
Shoot that 3 times.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
I mean, there were, but it was the only one that was covered in
And the
blood.
wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
No, the forensics expert.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
It's forensics.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Dumbest name. Yes. Oh, I would absolutely love to hear what this new element is. Oh dear.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong!
Like a boss.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Food lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Do not like
But
him.
more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
I mean, sans the scissors, though.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Just sit there and be useless, okay? That's mean. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, hold on. That's incorrect? Oh, it is. I don't know! Shell? It's a miss. Miss. I don't have many of those left. Shiz? Shizo? Shizo?
Now I understand.
Oh, Schizo!
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Schizo. That! Oh, that wrecked me! Oh, we're gonna have to ride the... We are riding the line from here on out.
File too. They thought that the suspect might have... What did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
I got it! You're talking about
Riding
how
the
she
line.
started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
It's too easy.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story.
Oh dear.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
Dang.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it. But
Do we even have to continue talking?
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Oh dear.
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
What the heck?
So better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
It's too easy.
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality! So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
So intense.
There's more to this.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Has to be more to this.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun! Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Shots fired.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
There is doubt. I don't believe it.
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Despite the fact that she's trapped in here.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
That's not what was in the file.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Haha! I was right!
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
I'm gonna guess that there's a reason some of those guys died. Make your argument.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Nope.
What more proof?
How did I
do
miss?
you need? Give it up. You killed her.
Come on, circle back around. The lack of stab wounds.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No, it's wrong.
Boing!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The lack of rampant stab wounds.
How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Jeez, she really talking down to the southern murderer.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
It was Byakuya!
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Yeah.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
I got it!
Alright, we're getting some of that health back.
The killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
Scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Dang, she's strong.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
So who makes your scissors for you? Do you?
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else?
Dang, this voice actor's awesome.
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Who else would she be referring to?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look
Oh yeah,
at
they
who
were
the
all
victims
male.
were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Please just tell us.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Which I don't think is true, but...
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were standard Japanese men.
They were all guys?
That's right! people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy.
It was you,
But
you
that's not all there
sick.
is to it.
Mm.
It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Bingo.
That does make some amount of sense.
It was Byakuya reading mystery novels.
Whatever
An
reason
idiot.
I'm ever killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
I really don't think you want the answer to that question.
Scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
She's fully equipped! That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
I knew it. It was too easy.
I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Of this crime? Yes.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
The police and other high
That's
up
why we
people.
figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or
I wonder who stood to gain from that. One person. Byakuya!
Here's my answer.
Get wrecked, you
Byakuya.
son of a rich
Possible
man.
You could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
You tried to weaponize my talent, just like Sakura did. But guess what? You were worse!
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Uh-oh, looks like somebody's world that is designed to make him the winner is flipping on its head!
Mr. Togami did it?
Oh, nothing to say?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Ah, so calm.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Oh, he's got this planned
The
out.
victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Oh, you think you've got my number, do you, rich boy? I would like to, because I would like to re-listen to what he said. Truth flashback. So I just hold left? So hold.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to get rid of that.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy! The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Hold on. We didn't know that.
Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we
Boink.
found the body.
Wait, that was wrong?
Shoot!
Ah, come on. Okay. I know where to put it.
So,
We gotta...
you said Byakuya
How do we
was acting
skip
kind of
through the
weird before we
thing?
found the body.
I'm gonna look it up
But
afterwards.
he was
Oh wait,
acting
hold on.
weird.
I'd like to... Controls. Control key. Okay.
If you're presented with the opportunity to...
That's a natural reaction! The victim was Chihiro, who was a... So of course I would suggest we check. There was no time for point. What's so strange?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird
Before we found the body.
But he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
And...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
What?
Shoot!
Oh! It's the first thing! I'm an idiot.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting...
if you're presented with the opportunity to...
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Boink.
The victim was Chihiro.
Bingo! Get wrecked, you son of a rich man! You ain't running the Illuminati in this lifetime.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Go, get wrecked!
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Oh yeah, your web of lies is starting to disintegrate.
Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Oh, and why is that?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Excuse me, sir. How would you have known who it was beforehand?
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
No! Don't let him gaslight you! I think gaslighting is the word.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
He thinks the world is designed so that he comes out on top. The rope! Or the cord.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No!
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference? You want me to explain? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with some kind of rope.
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Get out of here!
No, it's wrong.
Idiota! There's so many things you could use to strangle somebody, but you used the one
Actually,
thing you
I'm pretty sure you
attached
have
to.
seen it before. Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room.
Incorrect.
Then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it.
Yes.
Is that about right?
Yep. He's doing it again.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Calm down.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Hold on.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Hey, if it's on a shaky ground, we do not make that vote.
I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering you.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
You would have been shot.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
I got it!
Gotta
You
heal
say
from that
you killed
damage.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Why do you think that's...
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
But why would that be it?
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Huh?
Hey, don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Aha! Here we go.
I got it!
Whew.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
It wouldn't.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Coffee stain!
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
I got it! The
Healing up,
stain on the
boys.
girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
I don't know.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
It's weird to have carried all of that, though.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Yes! Be useful, Hagakure.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Let him speak.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
No.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Oh, but his is broken. Okay, hold on.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem.
No, I don't think that she used the thing that was in the main hall.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, it's wrong.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
No. You're being useful, Yasuhiro.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Incorrect.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hold your horses.
Hold on a second.
Thank you, Kyoko.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Oh dear.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Oh, good, a break.
For real?
Yeah, so we can discover that Chihiro
Now
is a
then,
boy.
what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
The scene of the crime?
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
I don't like this. It's fine.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way! It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm freaked out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Yep.
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
Oh my gosh,
Just let
Vasilina.
one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Unfortunately.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Oh, I shouldn't be laughing at that.
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is...
A boy!
Is what?
Is a boy!
And I was right the entire time.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Calm down, Taka.
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Ugh.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Oh, hold on. Gotta go take care of this thing. I'll be back in like 5 seconds. Alright, sorry for keeping you waiting. Doing best not to have to do that in the
We
future.
just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Hey, GamerTech94.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Yep, it really does. It's funny, when I got into this game, the person who was like, came into it told me, you know, everything you love will die. And I thought, mistakenly, it can't be that bad. I was very wrong.
His handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a
very,
boy
very wrong.
through and through.
But I'm enjoying the game a lot. It's very fun.
So
Very
then,
interesting.
There should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
I mean, I called the fact that it was a trap, like, the moment I saw her.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
GamerTech, have you played this before?
Interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Wait, why?
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Oh, don't worry. I plan on trying to play through all of them.
And you think that
Like,
might be because
this
it
one just
doesn't
like
have
hooked
anything
me
to do with it?
immediately. So I'm like, oof, we gotta go through the series.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Why would he do this?
At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
GamerTech, I could not have said it better. That is pretty much exactly how this goes. Like, I expected nothing from this game. I'm like, oh, it'll like heat up around the middle, and that's where I'll find out why there's such a hardcore fan base around this. No. Off the bat.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect.
Kicks your heart right in the balls and then makes you enjoy it. And I was not expecting that.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
Still don't know how to feel about you.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Why were you in the girls' locker room?
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Oof.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now.
I would disagree.
The culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
That's a good point.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Is it who I thought it was initially? Was it Sakura?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going?
But wait.
We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Wait.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Hold on, so it happened in the boys' locker room with a dumbbell. Then everything was moved. I don't know why everything was moved yet. But everything was moved. Which makes sense, I guess.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
There's no way it was who I think it was. Because if it wasn't Sakura, it couldn't have been Sakura since she's a girl. It
Very
can't
well
have been
then.
Taka.
I'm with you too.
I had like a stray thought that it was Taka. But I'm like, no, it couldn't have been Taka.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
I really don't want it to be
Of
Taka.
course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
I thought the only twist in this case was that it was Byakuya. Now it turns out Byakuya is just sick.
I got it!
Oh, we regained that health that I lost. Trying to spell schizo. Yeah, I'm learning that. Every time I think, oh, that's it. There's always more. I don't know how to
Isn't
feel
there
about
a
it.
single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but
Celeste's account is
if
the only thing that
nobody
makes
get a
sense.
look at the killer,
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Oh, well, yeah,
Even
see,
that
look.
might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Oh, sorry, wrong
It's
button.
over.
Dang it!
It's all over.
Shut up.
You want to know who saw the victim?
Don't you dare
The
say
killer.
that.
And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
You're useless.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Alright, come on.
Isn't there a single
No!
clue that might lead us to who did it?
Shoot!
I do want to do that. Try.
Isn't there a single clue? Well,
Did nobody...
I'm sure if someone
All right.
saw the killer,
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Okay.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Boink.
it's over.
Come
It's
on.
all
I'm not good
over.
at this. I'm just bad at
You
this.
want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Wait a minute.
No!
I could shoot
Game
the
over!
killer, couldn't I?
Isn't there
there a single clue that...
well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the
I'm
killer?
just gonna let this slowly pan through.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw
Bring
the
up the
victim at
contradiction
some
scientist,
point.
good point.
Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's
Point.
over. It's all over.
Alright, hold on.
You want to know who saw the victim?
Here we go.
The killer. And only...
No, that's wrong.
Thank you for the help, Gamma, because I would have gotten it wrong again.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
I don't know why I like her. She's so mean.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Or anywhere else, for that matter.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Kind of in a hurry. Why are you in a hurry?
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
Gekko, Celeste, and Chihiro. Yeah, I agree with that. I really do. And then I loved... Oh, dang it. I'm already starting to forget her name. Sayaka. I loved Sayaka. And when she was the first person to die. And I was so upset.
But Hina and
I'm
I
still
had
kind of
invited
torn
him
up
to
about it.
exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Yeah, we love Kyoko, and then I don't know why. I don't know why I like Celeste. She just has this draw. And then obviously Chihiro, who is no longer with us.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have...
And then I've grown to like Taka.
very
At
much.
first I really did not like Taka because he was so annoying. But then like over time I'm like, you know, actually,
Enough,
I
so
like
that
him.
he was willing
He's
to
like
risk
Ida,
his
just
secret being revealed.
more annoying, I guess.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
And then Mondo's just a dude. I get that, Gamma, but I just get attached to characters really fast, so it happened before
So we just gotta
she
figure
died.
out who it was.
So then she just died, and I was just so upset. Because, like, I guess for me it's like the potential for development that they had
But knowing what we know,
kind of
I can't
simulates
even
grief.
guess.
It's like if you've
You already have what you need
actually,
to make
I'm-
the connection.
there's a character in Ruby, if you've watched that,
Huh?
and like it was kind of the same thing. Like I loved that character, and then they died, and
You know who the killer is.
just the potential for growth that they had kind of simulated grief. I thought it was a masterstroke, and then Ruby kind of
Seriously?
off the slopes from that. I think it's starting to come back though.
Who is it?
I
Who's
hope
the
it
killer?
does, anyway. Hold on, who is the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Oh, really?
Are you sure about
There's a lot of
that?
really good ones out there. So if you ever like have a moment to do it, I would definitely recommend you try it out. Anime is great.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What?
like algebra.
You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Not anime. The clue without the answer.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
pretty simple.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
Who do I think did it at this point?
But fine.
I'm not certain yet. I need to.
Did you notice anything
I need the
special
conversation
about
to
the
stop so I
bag
can
or
gather my thoughts real fast.
The bag was just a
normal
normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Like the only guy I think could have done it is potentially Taka. But I don't. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just like an instinct because I don't. It couldn't have been Gakure because he's useless. It could not have been Hifumi because he is also useless. And I just don't think Mondo has that in him.
If I remember right, there was a decent variety of
But like it makes
to choose from.
like there's a teeny space where it makes sense that Taka might have, but I don't know.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket you took.
I'll say it held my hand very much for the first case, and I didn't really notice it as much. And now that I'm just here, I'm like, wait a minute, oh, this is slightly harder than I remember it being. Because before, I knew who it was, and I just had to prove who it was. But now I have to find out who it was. And I'm like, hold on. Why are these the pieces of... Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
I know where she was headed.
He was on his way to go exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a
Couldn't do
tracksuit.
that Fitbit tracksuit.
This exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Wait, what? No, I didn't. Hold on, listen very closely.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
No way.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Wait.
He was on
Because
his
there
way to
wouldn't
go
have been a
exercise.
moment for him to go to the warehouse.
I got it! It matched the
Would
one
there
the
have been?
culprit was wearing.
Or well, no, because we've
What
had
you're saying is,
days.
the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
Yeah.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercising sucks.
Yeah, cool.
I have a white tracksuit personally.
Hold on.
I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
Hold on. Oh, jeez. My brain's just
What he just
split
said
for a
without
second.
even realizing it?
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I'm gonna something
First of
could
all,
have
we
known.
know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go
Go
exercise.
exercise.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue
Wait a
tracksuit
minute.
as him?
No, that's wrong.
I wasn't paying very close attention, but we didn't ever say the color, did we?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
No.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago.
No. And this is why I need to pay closer attention, but
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
no, it couldn't have been him.
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
Nope, you just told Mr.
The
Protagonist.
only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
No, 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 no,
He
no.
saw the clothes at some point
No
in the
way.
investigation.
No.
No, that can't be it.
It can't have been Big Bro Mondo.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Yeah, the salt, the tears, and the shock factor. No, it can't have been him.
To Celeste's testimony.
But it makes sense that she trusted him because he's Big Bro Mondo.
Of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand.
Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way,
It was all
Gamma.
one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Because she's the ultimate detective prodigy.
That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
I don't know that for
That's
certain,
right.
that's just my theory.
However,
Because of how she's dressed and how she acts.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
Ah, we agree, Makoto.
That's a good question.
No?
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
I did notice that.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked
I
up
would
on
love
that,
to get a jacket
it
like
occurred
that.
to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, because they liked each other.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't assume it was a typo. I just assumed like he probably knew she was a dude because I had been assuming up until this point that it was a trap because, you know, I don't know
You've
why,
been
I just
all
kind of
over me,
noticed it.
judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Well, you are kind of a criminal, that's your whole thing. But aside from that...
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Oh no, and they just became bros too! I can't take Taka's bro from him!
That was fast.
It's like his whole thing is being the ultimate gang leader. Exactly, I'm glad we agree on this.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
Are we though? Oh! He for me decides to be useful! Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand! He finally decides to be more than a waste of space.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
I swear, if it's anything but concrete. If you give me circumstantial evidence...
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Pillsbury, if you do not
Jeez,
spit
does
this
your
out.
confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
It's literally us or whoever killed Chihiro. Could you please?
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What do you have there?
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed.
So Mondo and Sakura were not doing their jobs of guarding the crime
I
scene.
was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
No, because they can't break.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
My guess is they like shut off when whoever owns them is killed while holding
For all
them,
your
but I don't
confidence,
understand. I don't know.
That is a remarkably high failure rate.
It's a shakeable theory, or shaky theory.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Yes, you said as much earlier.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
By hitting its weak
I
point.
got it!
That's
You
what
already
you said.
told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that?
I have a very good memory.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
Didn't you?
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
I'm not gonna say.
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
He doesn't. He wants it to be entertaining.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
So make a rule.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Come on.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
So that's Mondo's handbook in the mailbox, and he has Leon's.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Or he just has Mondo's handbook.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
I mean, I'm glad that it's not Ito. Or Taka.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Wait, why would Leon's be broken? Did he ever spend time in the sauna?
Quite the mystery.
That's a question for later.
What if they found out by accident?
Yeah, like when he boiled himself
What do you
alive.
mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
What if Leon's handbook isn't broken? Yeah, that's what the bear said too.
Your handbook into the sauna.
I don't know what's wrong with Leon's handbook, and the only reason I care is because I know it's gonna come up at some point.
I might know someone who did.
Actually, yeah, he said it wasn't broken too.
Whoa, seriously?
Like, I don't know what's going on there.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Mondo. Yeah, and Taka's crying now! Don't do this! Don't take his bro from him! Hold on, let's just get a close-up of his crying face, just so that we have that. Ah, there you are.
Here's my answer! Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
I'm sorry, Taka!
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Dumb corncob hair.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
So you're the one I have to fight for this? The fact that the dumbbell weighed as much as a small human? Oh, jeez! I don't know which one of these... You know, we're gonna listen through for one.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo
Oh!
hurt a fly!
Yeah, no, okay, so I was right. I was right initially. He swapped it.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
But wait, was this after? It was after the sauna thing, because that was the day we found a dead person.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just
Boink! No! Frick! I forgot. I can slow things down. All right, let's get
Makoto
through
was
this real
Mondo
fast.
wouldn't hurt a fly.
Let's test if what he says is correct.
You broke your
Okay.
own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Get wrecked.
No, that's wrong.
I'm sorry. I don't want it to be like this.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then,
It's a brutal
the
punishment, by the
broken
way.
handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
No, because you can steal one
Well,
just fine.
Here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit, but no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Don't do this to me.
You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have
You
to
made
fight
it
him
all
for
up.
it.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh, so we're just gonna skip straight here. Bing, bing. I don't know what to put here. Oh yeah, because we have more of these. I actually don't mind the guesswork. I like the challenge that's kind of involved. Whoop. It's like you gotta piece it together. Alright, hold on. So you walk in there. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Waves. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, like, it's a good way of doing it by, like, giving it all to you just kind of off the bat. Like, you know, there's nothing against it. I also like the... kind of that uncertainty. But I just like puzzles, I guess. So let's just skip here real fast. Yeah, and then Byakuya is just a frickin' mess. Hey, Xbeza, how you doing? I'm just suffering over here. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's just go all the way back to the beginning and make sure we're doing this right. Think, think, think. You know, leaves, waves, Act 2. Enters the boys' locker. Hold on, let's swap these places. Where did that tile go? Says hi, heft, and crash. Alright. Then I need the one where he's pulling down the... Not putting it up, pulling it down. Alright, yeah, okay. What did I do with that? Did I put it up somewhere? No, I didn't. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that doesn't belong there. Oh, that's funny. It looks like she's shocked. Quietly jamming to background music? Yes! I love the music in this game so much. They do such a good job of setting a mood. Where's the one where he's pulling it down? I know I didn't put it anywhere. I guess it's just not there anymore. Okay. This is taking me a lot longer to do than I thought it was going to. Alright, are we all caught up? Yes, we are. Cracks her. Fix that up. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming... Oh, it's when he throws it into the... I'm just gonna get rid of that so it doesn't... Oh, I'm timed on this! Shoot! Oh, gadzooks. Okay, Dang it! Break! I didn't know I was being timed. No. No, I wanted to have... It's fine. Wait, what?! No, did I just fail the...
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yes, I would very much!
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm shooting for the true ending. Did I just lose the true ending? I didn't lose the true ending, right? Right? Gah. Oh, that's the villain's hand. That's her hand, so that goes there. Hello, boo 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 boo. Heft and smack. Okay. Down, fix her up. Okay, that's good to know, because I was about to be heartbroken. I don't know if that belongs there, but we'll review it afterwards. And then Byakuya is just a sick person. Where's the frickin' cord? Yeah. That doesn't belong there. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so that was the wrong place to put that. Pure luck? I mean, hey. Good luck for you. Yeah, the person who got me into this told me that there were multiple endings, which was one of the reasons I was interested in getting into the game. I don't know why, I just really love multiple ending type things. What is this ball? Why is it here? Dude. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm like, I noticed it from the previous round. I'm like, okay, so that can't be. That doesn't really make sense, does it? No, it does not.
The killer is...
There we go.
You! First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Ha! Get wrecked, fate and time limits.
Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
It's like I'm looking at that glass ball and I'm just like, why do I see Leon? Why is Leon here? Bro killed my almost wife. I'm upset at him.
A blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Well, I have enough hearts to absorb that. Are you kidding me?
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
And whack.
And attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
I mean, yeah, it works. I always felt like that was unnecessary, but I mean, it's fine.
That could have been the end of things, but no.
Because we have a
Byakuya
sick
discovered
person.
the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Why? Because he's part of the Illuminati and believes the world was there for him to play with.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
I can absorb that, it doesn't matter.
Here's exactly what happened.
Are you kidding me? Suddenly I'm significantly less, confident. So it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Oh. I'm assuming.
The killer is you!
Yeah.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Why? I need to hear it from you, Mondo. Tell me why you did it.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
I'm sorry, Taka.
Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof.
Oh, we have to do the rhythm thing.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Would I like to hear more? Fever time. Mega time. What is going on here? Okay. Forced to its max. What's the catch? It's not set to gentle. I don't remember what the highest one was, but that's what it's set to. I don't even remember how to do this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence.
Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, right click to left, left click to fire. Yeah, I was not paying attention. I was just kind of clicking randomly. Cause I panicked. No. Why are they voting for me?
Is this really the end for
Like,
all
with
of us?
Sayaka, it made sense why people voted for me, but like, now they're just being mean. Would I like to give it another shot? Yeah!
I refuse to give up yet.
Alright, Taka. Let's go back into the ring. You already told me what it is. To lock, then fire. I forget, but I remember now.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False.
What's going on? Why is it not working?
I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Whew, that was a little closer than I was very comfortable with it being.
If my thinking so far is right,
But we survived.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's.
Thank you for the emote.
In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Don't be... No! Don't make this worse for me!
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Don't do this to me, Mondo. Don't tell me why. Hey. A's. I want to hear what he says.
Bro, what are you saying?
Please, no.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up.
I really do like Mondo. Like, he's just a bro. He's just like a dude. He's a friend. He's just a dude.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
No. I want to hear. Why?
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Tell me what's going on.
Roger that.
I want to hear first.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, Taka. Ask him why.
No holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around?
I want to hear.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
This is painful.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
So we don't get to hear... We don't get to hear? Okay, fine. Be like that!
What?
Don't...
Unbelievable.
Oh, what happens if Taka... Okay.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then.
Bear.
Actually,
The sad story of Taka. I very much want to hear it.
Weak, 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 weak.
Sayaka.
hey,
Don't you dare.
what?
I'm sorry. But...
Okay.
That's right. I want to change.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Big Bro Mondo.
Correct.
Move the crime scene.
Indeed.
No. It's not how he rolls.
Certainly.
But...
Because...
Say it yourself.
I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Stuff it, Byakuya.
Hey,
Yep, I figured that was what it was gonna be. The gang's name is Crazy Diamond. I love that. Oh, and the hair too. Okay, I firmly believe that that's a JoJo's reference. Peaches and gravy, ugh.
I just... Don't fuck with me.
Why is it always a truck?
I just...
This is really painful.
I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But... I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What? What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Oh. Hi. Who's the mad genius who wrote this?
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch!
So we like agreed to meet at night. Okay.
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all
Gamma,
this
you're
time,
making this hurt more.
I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
I did the same thing. It was right before he died too. It's always right before they die.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Hondo. You. Gamma, I agree with you. That's what I think is happening. I don't know why. I don't know how. Driving me insane. Taco. Don't do it, Taco. We can't have another person die. Oh no.
It can't be.
Let him walk. Don't drag him. Give him that last honor.
Well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Let him walk. Don't drag him, please.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Let him walk, please.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh yeah, also, apologies if it is, like, behind in the sound. No, please let him walk! Give him that last honor! I think I've seen this one before, and I don't actually remember or not. I don't like where this is going. Again, apologies if like the visual is set back. My computer's just kind of sucks. Oh! They electrified the cage? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, it fixes itself once the cutscene ends. It's just my computer doesn't like it. So wait, what actually happened to him? Did it like... That's not right. That's not right at all. Yeah, I thought that that's what was going to happen, and they electrified him. Like, oh, is that what it was? No. No. That's not right! Oh, don't save my brother. You're only going to make this worse for me. No, Makoto. You are not allowed to break. Please, don't attack him, please. Oh, if we weren't subject to death, I would have killed you so long ago.
What is this?
Naturally.
Hey. However...
Gamma, you are absolutely right. It's a truth of the world that I just sometimes I really don't like.
What?
I do not like you.
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
Obviously, you care a little bit.
What?
Oh, believe me, Gamma, I would be right there. Oh, some people just... And it stinks, too, because at the beginning of this case, I was like, huh, am I gonna start to like you? Is that what they're doing? Like, the rich kid who's, like, a prick because that's how he was raised, but is secretly kind of nice? No! No, 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 no. Here's what they did. They took the rich kid prick stereotype, they increased it by a factor of 6, and then I don't know what they did from there, but it's worse.
Well...
That's right.
I see.
but...
Oh, what's your problem now with me? Yeah, say something. I dare you.
Interesting.
Oh, don't worry, Byakuya. I will be on your ass all the way through until you make a mistake. You kill a fly, and I will have you hung by your necktie. I don't know if I'd give Byakuya chaotic neutral, because I like chaotic neutral people. I think lawful evil is more what we're going for with him. You can go either way with lawful evil.
Correct.
Because chaotic neutral people, they just do what they want.
Indeed.
Like, he's too much of a prick to be neutral.
Hey.
What's this?
You...
So that's entertaining, that's why. Interesting. Chaotic neutrals just do whatever they want. Gestures at everything Byakuya does. That is a good point, but I make the argument for lawful evil because he operates within the kind of the belief that everything is set up so that he wins, and he uses those systems to his advantage, which is where I get the lawful. And then evil, I consider evil more just like I care about myself above other people and not just like Dr. Evil. So that's why I say lawful evil. Because chaotic evil, like, you could make an argument for chaotic with Byakuya. I don't feel like he's chaotic enough. Because he operates too much within the rules.
What?
I don't know. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video about the alignment chart. Actually, I should do that. That'd be fun. Wow, you've made the bear mad.
Damn.
Huh?
Oh dear.
What the heck?
Damn it! Ooh, how exciting!
No. I think Byakuya is the next one getting killed.
That's enough.
I don't actually, because obviously he wouldn't be the next one to get killed, because why? Why would he be the one to get killed? Why would this game give me that hope? Oh, you're up next, huh?
In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up.
Yeah, I know. And I hate this. I hate the fact that, that I know the only people that I like are the ones who are gonna get off. I know he's going to succeed until the end, where the survivors make it out or whatever. I don't know what happens. I just know he's gonna make it, and it boils my blood. I need him to have a traumatic experience. That's all I really want. Because I know he's not going to die. I just need him to have some trauma. Maybe lose an eye or something. That might help. Blind puppy in hell. Dang. Descriptive.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Oh, you're talking to somebody now?
This is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match.
He was talking about Sayaka, right?
But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Of course we have a freaking
You do
traitor.
remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away! Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there.
I have several theories about who this person is, and I don't like most of them.
I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
It's not going to be Byakuya. It's too easy. And that's why I refuse to believe it was Toko who did the Genocide Jack thing. Because I'm like, it's too easy for it to be that. Like, it's not even low-hanging fruit. It's fruit that's in a box beneath the tree. It's not going to be Celeste, 'cause I don't think that makes any sense. It could be Kyoko. It's complicated to say the least. Complicated is right. Oh my lord. See if the Crazy Diamond present. See, now every time I think about Crazy Diamond, I'm not gonna think JoJo's. I'm gonna think this pain. This pain. My lord, have mercy on my soul. This is painful. What, are you crying now, Makoto? I thought you couldn't feel. This is not Makoto.
I know I shouldn't cry.
No, don't do this.
But... I've had enough. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, fan service time.
Getting out of here anytime soon.
I mean, she was always kind of the fan service character.
It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to...
Drown someone in the pool and hide them in the locker like I've been waiting to happen? It's going to happen. Probably to her. There's no way it's her.
Okay.
What's going on? Don't you dare! Don't you dare. What the heck?
Huh?
Please don't go into the bathhouse. You're literally in a horror movie. Follow the rules of a horror movie, and you won't die. As long as there's story to it, and it's not overly gratuitous, I'll be able to survive any amount of fan service. I'm just not a big fan of it. It's like, I get why people do it, and I get why some people are into it, filthy degenerates, but, like, at the end of the day, as long as it's not just there for the sake of being there. Yeah, exactly. Like, that was why I couldn't finish this one show. It was Fire Force, because the show itself was pretty cool, but it just had a lot of fan service that was just there for no reason. Sweet merciful! What is going on here? What the... is dumb. I'm confused. I mean, do you really want Byakuya here? I understand, like, the keeping an eye on each other bit, but, like, I stopped liking him as soon as he introduced the idea of poisoning the food, because then everybody's going to be upset, and then Toko is just scared of being around people, and now we know why. Oh, so she's just not going to say anything about what happened?
Oh.
So then...
7. Oh my gosh, we started with 15! Five people are dead, 2 people are antisocial. Well, one person's... neither of them are really antisocial. One of them's just afraid of killing people, and the other one's a prick.
How about that?
And then Hina's just sick, because why not? Gamma, I love that. I love that comment.
Impossible.
Yeah, no, Taka's gonna be inoperative for a while. His, like, he just got a best friend, probably for the first time in his life, and now he's not only dead, but also a murderer. No, he's not gonna say anything. This man needs a hug. Gamma, you're making it worse for me. Oh, that's funny though, but oh, that hurts. I can imagine.
Well...
I write things. I can very much imagine what's going through his mind. But what's gonna happen now?
It's like...
Celeste, I need to know what's going on in your head. I really need to know.
Well...
Do not give the bear a pass, Gamma. Come on. Celeste, stop. Okay. I can see what she might be trying to do, which is admirable.
Is that okay?
It's just... And she's not wrong. And someone's gonna yell at her.
Huh?
Hifumi, please stop.
Here we go.
Hifumi, please don't represent the anime people.
There is nothing to be done.
You know?
Oh, you're gonna be useful. Gamma, I am going to overlook that kind of, probably not really a spoiler in the comment. I'm assuming it was just a thing from the gift shop, so I don't actually really care. But that's funny. Yeah. I assumed it was an item, I was just messing with you. You see him like a person who's not absolute scum, so I didn't assume it was an actual spoiler.
I'm right, right?
Oh yeah, we have new places for us to investigate.
Well
Honestly, she's being smart. Oh dear.
You called for me, and so I appeared.
I was actually kind of wondering if she was going to show up.
Yes!
Oh dear.
You SOB!
Your chance of survival did not change because she was there. She does not like you. See, the issue is, I'm probably going to like this side of her, because I'm weird. Can't do anything on empty stomach. I feel that, Sakura. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I mean, to be fair, since she's been outed as a serial killer, she's probably not gonna kill anybody. At least not soon. Alright, what time is it? It is 12:56. I haven't eaten lunch. I think this is a good place to... Hold on, let me save real fast that start button. There's a button. Think being weird is a prerequisite for playing this. You know what? That's a good, it is a good, good point. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm going to call the stream for now. I may come back to it later on today. It's Monday. Because there's the second one, which I don't remember what time I set the second one I do on Monday for. Yeah, because I don't think I'll be able to do it between now and then. Because there will be people around and my computer sucks. So yeah. Goodbye. I will be back later. I don't know if I'll be playing this specifically. I do know I will play this again, probably tomorrow. Because I did my finals, so I don't have any more college. I can do more streams. And I really like this game. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I will be uploading the VOD to my YouTube channel if you want to go check that out. It's linked somewhere on my channel. On my Twitch channel. And I'm pretty sure that's all the plugs I need to do. I will say the VODs for this game specifically are not as high def as when I'm not on this computer. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's everything I needed to say, and if I forgot anything, I'll be upset about it in like 5 minutes. Alright, have a great rest of your day, hope to see you later. Alright, where is OBS? There it is.